Mike.
Thanks, Bruce. Now, how would you like to have a voice that holds everyone to the last word? A voice instantly recognisable and a voice that makes you money. Ronan Kelly goes behind the scenes with two of our best recognised voiceover artists.
Here in the Western world, we tend to take things for granted. Hospital, television.
That's the sound of a voiceover artist, a person whose job it is to bring a scripted message to life. But who are these people, and how do they do what they do? Let's find out.
In third world countries, however, the story is completely different.
This is John O'Hara, often described as Northern Ireland's leading voiceover artist. A former radio and television presenter, John has made a full-time career out of his dulcet tones.
John, it was only excellent, but I suppose it'll have to do. Cheers. Thanks a lot, John. Thank you.
First voiceover I ever did was about 30 years ago, it must have been. It was for the confidential telephone. I was working for UTV at the time. They wanted a voice that was, you know, suitable, and I was chosen.
You make it look so easy, but that's not always the case.
Not at all. People think you're sitting there, you go in for an hour, you earn a great deal of money, and you speak 4, 5, 6 words or whatever. It's not. It's like a mini play, and every word has a value, every word has a meaning, and you have to get the message that the advertiser wants across without any doubt.
Producer Steve Martin and sound engineer Hugh Mateer have made thousands of television and radio commercials. They know what it takes to make a good voiceover artist.
I would think the first thing we would look for would be confidence. You have to be confident, certainly able to communicate, to coin a phrase, have the gift of the gab, as they say. Thirdly, they need to be able to switch on their voice to suit the script, because I mean they vary from hard sell to soft sell, sincere, funny, serious. They just need that ability.
Until recently, Gillian Ivers worked as a television continuity announcer. Now she's studying for a degree, and to help supplement her income, she's secured some part-time work doing voiceovers.
It's our biggest ever autumn sale. Everything from casual wear to evening wear.
I've been doing them for a couple of months now. I started to do them once I left UTV, and it's been great. It's great fun.
When you turn up for a session, could you be asked to perform any voice?
Yes, yeah. I mean, generally I would know beforehand. Generally, you know, when you're called, you're sort of told if it's got to be sexy or it's American or whatever. But sometimes, yeah, you can arrive and be confronted.
I come from Ballymena, Ronan, and I can't even do a Ballymena accent. You should ask Downtown Radio. They threw me out of a session because I couldn't deliver. No, I've always been known for, I'm told, a rich, sensuous, dare I say, warm corporate voice. And that's the way I've gone, although I do hard sell as well, of course.
I think it's fair to say that probably the world and its wife thinks they could be a voiceover artist, but that unfortunately isn't the case. I think you're born to be one, really.
Is it a well-paid career if that's the path that someone chooses to take?
But it can be, most certainly. If you're in England on the mainland doing national commercials, I mean, the sky's the limit. It's quite remarkable the kind of money they've earned. I've only done one commercial on the mainland, for the mainland, and I made a lot of money out of that. In relative terms, yes, I do earn good money doing a commercial, but people must remember that it's not every day that I'm working on a commercial. In fact, not every week necessarily. So therefore, when it evens out, I earn a good wage, but, you know, it has its problems.
So the good news is there's money to be made as a voiceover artist. The bad news, however, is that despite what we think of our vocal qualities, opportunities in that business are few and far between. See you next week.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Now the main news headlines again with subtitles.